My mother told me someday I would buy galleys of good oars and sail to distant shores. Stand up high in the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course for the heavens, hew many foemen, hew many foemen. I like that song. There's a new rap song called The Patriot. You gotta go listen to it. I'll try to put the link after this video. But anyway, thank you for stepping in to Dungeon BS with your host, me, Amber Garcia. So, we're going into episode 2. I can't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I came back. Well, glad I did. Because we're going to be talking about more about the gods. So, last time I introduced you to the land of Theros, and when I was going over how the gods and the humans interact, I elaborated on the topic that the gods could actually be abandoned if nobody believed in them. So, we're going to kind of get into that today, and it's going to be a little different than how I would imagine other games have been playing. So let's go ahead and do that. Basically, we're going to be talking about gods and the devotees today. So, when you're playing in the Theros setting, you are going to be sacrificing to the gods. They are going to be demanding of you. You are going to be kind of fighting in the name of your god. And with that being said, they will thrive on any juju you give them. So if you are a devout worshipee and you are praying to your god, you're fighting for your god, you're competing for your god, then your god gets stronger and stronger. And guess what? Other gods get jealous of that god. So with that being said, the other gods, they get a little shady and they try to go around and snatch the devotees away from other gods. Now, you have to understand the gods are in competition with each other. They do have an end goal and they do have their path, so to speak, set. But if they can get more power while they're alive, then the more the merrier. And so when you're playing with your group, you as the dungeon master, you can actually interject other gods into your players' dreams, into their visions, and so on. So one of the things that you do need to keep in mind is that the believers of the gods, they will fight. They should fight to stay loyal to their god. If they don't, then I would imagine you would have kind of a hard time taking the god role serious then. So do keep in mind that you have to strictly have your players believe that there is a god serving a purpose for them. If your players start to not even feel that the god is there, the god, like I said, can be abandoned, and ultimately you do your player an injustice if you just forget about the gods in general, because the gods are there to help the players along the way. They're there to give them gifts and to intervene whenever they are praised or whenever they seem fit, really. And so the thing that ties there's two things that tie mortals to gods, and that's going to be fate and destiny. They are two different things. Fate is predetermined, and it is a reaction to the action. So mortals, they are bound by fate, but not the gods. The gods are not bound by fate. They have destiny that they have to worry about. And one thing that we have to keep in mind about fate is if you've chosen the hero background, then you are going to essentially be rewarded for defying fate. And that's a good thing. The gods love it, the people love it, everybody wins. It even adds to the story. And to top it all off, heroes that are just, or perhaps they might not be just, it's your campaign, get to go to the most beautiful realm of the underworld called Isla. Isla is, I guess, the Valhalla of this area where all the warriors would go. So as we hop on to Destiny, we also start to bring elements of the gods back in. So now the gods are tied to Destiny. And the gods, they really cannot mess with Destiny because Destiny is created by one god. Her name, oh goodness, her name is Kolthis or Kolothis. It's Klothy's. Sorry to give you a spelling lesson, but you figure it out. She enforces the bonds which she creates with the mortals between the gods and destiny. And she punishes any god that intervenes with the mortal's destiny. Before we leave, I definitely want to give kind of like a rules to how destiny is viewed in Theros. So destiny, it is the order by which the events happen in order to have a climax or an ending. And it is a hierarchy of being or events, and it is the relationship. I cannot emphasize enough. It is the relationship between the gods and mortals. So, that is what I have for today. If you enjoyed it, think about donating to my Venmo down below. Give me a rumble. I'm also posting these videos on YouTube. So, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed. Have fun playing. And I'll be back with some more videos. Take care.